Hi, this is Rick Frederick with a review of Akehurst, Burden, and Buckle, 2009. Effect, socially encountered misinformation and delay on children's eyewitness testimony. A very misleading title to this article because there is no eyewitness testimony evaluated in this research. Children watch videos of a girl going to the dentist. So you can look at the effect of socially encountered misinformation and delay on the reliability of what they said about that video, but I'm not really sure how this becomes part of their title. What the researchers did was to look at children 9 to 11 years old who looked at a video of a girl going to the dentist. It was an unpleasant experience for her. There were a number of facts in this 10-minute video, 14 facts that were assessed right after they watched the video. Then there were 6 questions that were misleading about things that did not happen. Children were required to answer all 20 questions, but they could say, "I don't know." Immediately after that assessment, they were exposed to some information. The 3 groups, a control group who had nothing like this, but the other 2 groups got misinformation either by a confederate reporting the responses to the 6 questions incorrectly, or reading information. So that's why the children were 9 to 11 years old. So we'll look at the results here in a second, but the takeaway is that suggestibility increased substantially for people in the misinformation, with some decrease of that after a 3-month delay. So a principle that they cite is that the type of misinformation and the time frame relating to when misinformation is introduced and when children are interviewed are likely to have effects on suggestibility. So they try to quantify some of that through their study with 150 students, a 10-minute video, 20-minute interview question right after misinformation right after, and then the second interview right after that. A third interview by a naive interviewer occurred 3 months later. So the results are that if we look down at the bottom, the range of 0 to 6, not at all suggestible to very suggestible, we see the control students are never really suggestible, but that the people who are given the suggestible questions, well, I guess they're all given the suggestible questions, but the students who are given the misinformation on the same day or give in their second interview the very, a lot of incorrect information based on what a confederate believed or said they believed was part of their response later. And that persisted, but not to such a dramatic effect after a 3-month delay. Okay, just a straightforward study of suggestibility in children 9 to 11 years old. Thank you.